unified world champion at 147. Those are facts. But I feel like people that he has fought have been tailor-made for his style and what he does.
They can crown him all they want, but I know the truth is a carefully manufactured hype train, and I'm the one who's going to derail it on fight night. I will expose him for what he really is.
Every single one of my opponents have been into a shock every time they step into the ring with me. It's easy to see me and, oh, he's a 23, the 22-year-old kid, just young kid, no experience. Once he get hit, he's gonna want to get it right back, and it's a whole different story when you step in there with me and you see the knowledge and the.
It's simple. I'm going to dominate him. He might think he's stepping in the ring with just another contender, but he's stepping in with a natural-born killer.
Fight, I could box, I could do it, everything in there, and inside that ring, I'm the natural 154-pounder. So I've been here for a long time. I'm here to keep taking over the division, and I'm excited to continue that.
I see weaknesses, serious weaknesses. I'm keeping those details for the ring, but believe me, I've already figured out how to break his armor.
There's always things, again, there's a lot of holes that I know I can take advantage of come fight night, but I don't want to discuss them on cameras because obviously.
I don't listen to the critics. This fight isn't about them. It's about achieving legendary status. Anyone standing in my way is going to get destroyed, period.
To chase legacy, I've always said it. I want to be the best in boxing. I want to be the best in my division, in every division that I touch, and this is the way to do it, fighting the best.
My age doesn't define me, my skills do. I'm a complete fighter, battle tested and ready for any challenge. I'm a dangerous threat to anyone at any age.
Very mature for my age, and I've gotten the experience that I need. I've gone rounds, I've seen everything that I need to see. I've gotten hit, I've been able to adjust. I think I've done everything. I know how to fight on the inside, I know how to fight on the outside. I know how to counter punch. I got great speed, great power. I feel like I do everything pretty well. So yes,
stop hiding. I have a fearless mentality, and I'm daring anyone to match at the Mega Showdown is set. Are you ready to step up?
I hope so. I mean, we made a big fight happen. Two big fighters, two young fighters, hungry fighters wanting to chase legacy. We made it happen, and so I feel like it should set an example for the future. But again, who knows? I mean, every fighter is different. Everybody lives a different lifestyle, and I can't be the one to say yes, I want it, or it's gonna be like that. I would love to
expect a dominant, spectacular victory. I'm going to silence every single doubt once and for all.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win any means, any way necessary. I'm gonna come out victorious like I always do. Winners win, and that's what I do. And June 27th, tune in. I'm gonna put on a show like I always do. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, and I'm gonna
let me destroy this narrative right now. My son isn't just fearless, he's chasing greatness at an age when most fighters are playing it safe. Most guys spend their entire careers avoiding danger. He's aggressively walking right into it.
16 years old. Xander was assigned professional, assigned to the top rank at 16 years old. He's 23 years old and he's taking a bigger chance than your favorite fighter took at 23 years old. He's taking a bigger chance than your guy took at 20 years old, 20 years old, 26 years old, 27 years old, 28 years old. You feel what I'm saying? He's gonna be 29 years old. Damn near 30. Is that a fact or no? No, he took a tougher chance. I know that, I can't see. But I know how these people.
That monster aura, it's just hype. He's human the moment you drag him out of his comfortable protected zone. He's just another fighter. We've seen it before.
But these young niggas though, we know y'all need a superhero. Your superhero is going to show you he's a basic guy. It's the environment. And look, you have not been in the environment. I have been in the environment. The environment is his gym. It's the environment. That's why you don't leave it. The environment is his gym. You come to his gym, you in his house. You in his domain.
Let them be mad, I'm just calling it like I see it. Someone finally had the courage to call their hype train what it is, an ordinary fighter. The outrage is just proof that I hit a nerve.
Fighter, mind you, these niggas was mad at me at your last video. I know you saw them in the comments. I'm like, do y'all understand y'all mad at me because I'm saying they're not special? I didn't even say he's not good. I said he is good. I said he good. Grown men are mad at me because
I have to question his credentials. You can find fighters with his exact skill set. In the champion's hometown, he's untested and quite frankly looks out of his depth.
Xander is a good fighter, but where he is in his career as far as what he's learned, he's never seen nothing like Boots. For Boots, we got guys like Xander in the city. We got guys like that just ain't heard of yet, or they just ain't never get their shot, or they might be a little over the hill. But we got a bunch of guys walking around like that. I'm saying that because not that Boots is sparring those guys. I'm saying we have guys like that. That's just, you know what I mean? That on that they can handle that. Boots is on a different level when it come to, you know, boxing, like when it just come to boxing.
The gap in achievements is vast. It favors the reigning king. I give him credit for stepping up, but moving from carefully managed fights to an elite level war is a recipe for disaster.
80-20.
Yeah, I got it like an 80-20 because it's just like Xander is. Well, see, what people fail to realize, Xander turned pro as a kid. You know, he was still a teen. Yeah, he was still a teenager. So it's like a lot of those fights early is for him to do exactly what he was doing, just working on shit. But now it's like, all right, you stepping it up, you champion, but now it's like, oh, we gotta fight. Now we fight, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I think it's just his inexperience as far as fights like this. This is a hell of a fight to be in after becoming unified champion. But I respect Xander on a whole different type of level because a lot of guys wouldn't have taken this fight, you know, this early in their careers, especially after.
In the later rounds, the pressure will be overwhelming. He could be in great physical shape, but that means nothing when you're in the ring with a fighter who can end it with one powerful shot. The ending will be brutal and decisive.
I think like 8, like in the 8th round. You know what I mean? Because it just becomes too much. It becomes too much with. See, guys work on defense, right? Guys work on their fight game, but they don't push themselves. They think they do because they do strength and conditioning. That's not pushing yourself in boxing. That's just yourself physically. But I'm talking about pushing yourself where you got a guy who in the gym, he's trying to knock you out and you got to really keep off you. But not only the kind of guy that's trying to knock you out, the kind of guy that could knock you out.
This preparation, you can't avoid dangerous sparring partners and expect to be ready for a high-stakes reality. Overly safe training habits will collapse under the bright lights.
Guys, when they pick sparring partners, they pick guys who gonna fight, but they don't have the or they pick guys who gonna be in but they don't have the experience, or they pick guys who gonna be in but they smaller. You know what I'm saying? It's things like that. He got to get prepared for war. You know what I mean? So that's no knock against a Tiger Johnson, but Tiger Johnson was once a 40-pounder and now a 47-pounder. Xander's been a 54-pounder since the beginning. So you know he's naturally a bigger man. So you sparring guys like that, I get it for the speed or whatever, but it's like he's not trying to really get you out of there. I mean, you need somebody that's going to put your life on the line in the gym. And I'm not saying every sparring session need to be like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is though, you gotta have guys who really trying to put something on you so that your awareness level could be high.
I've known this kid since the amateurs. We share a strong bond. And I'm telling everyone right now, don't make the mistake of overlooking a proven champion. His work ethic is relentless and he's ready to shock the world.
You know, I grew up in the amateurs with him, and I think a lot of people are underestimating who Xander is as a fighter. He's a 2-belt world champion, and he's a hard worker. He does his thing. And I know Boots is a great fighter, but I really think people are underplaying Xander's capabilities, and I'm going to.
He's a naturally bigger man. He can flip the script completely if he controls the pace and imposes his size on the favorite. The whole fight will take a shocking turn.
Xander's punch output can be a little bit better, and Xander's just ring generalship can kind of dictate that fight a little bit more. And if he asserts his pressure and asserts his size, I think he's a bigger fighter than Boots as well. Then I think it would be a different fight.
A major defensive flaw, he has a clear habit of keeping his head stationary during exchanges. It's an error the champion will exploit with precise punishing accuracy. I'm predicting a brutal stoppage.
Maybe inside 5. I like what's his name?
Xander.
I like him, but I noticed something with him. When he's in offense mode, his head is just sitting there. And you can go back tonight and watch all of his highlights. He don't know how to roll punches. He blocked pretty good. He got angles, but sometimes you gotta roll, and he don't roll. And if a person don't roll, you don't even have to look. All you have to do is go over their shoulder. You're gonna hit because they don't know how to.
Know whether it's a single punishing shot to the body or a relentless combination, a decisive knockout looks almost inevitable.
Clean joint or a systematic breakdown?
It might be a body shot. It's a bad match. Combination of the two. You know, take your time, set it up, and
Everything an undefeated record means nothing without a defining signature. When this is about building a lasting legacy, both men are risking everything in the pursuit of true greatness.
The division looking good right now, you know, and I just want to see all the fighters fight each other, man. The best need to fight the best. That's what's going to bring the fans to boxing. And, you know, you can only be great by beating somebody great. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a bunch of wins with no great win. You're just a good fighter, but you're going to be great. You need to beat another great fighter. So they got the opportunity.
Not to praise the young fighter's courage, he chose the dangerous route instead of an easy path. Very few champions would risk their position against an elite threat this early in their career. They could have easily avoided it.
And I respect Xander Zayas for taking the fight. You know, you can't say that about a lot of people nowadays. For him to grab 2 of the belts, and for him to step and say, I'm going to fight one of the best fighters in the world, that says a lot. That says a lot about the kid. And he's young. He doesn't. I believe he could have taken another. He said it, and I agree with him. I believe he could have taken another fight, but instead he decided to take one fight. You know, take on this fight and fight one of.
It brings together 2 rare warriors who refuse to back down from the very best. The challenger has star power and an unshakable mentality, but the challenge ahead is enormous. It's a clash of 2 special fighters.
Xander's a personal friend and, you know, great kid, super humble, grounded. I love everything about the kid, and, you know, he's got the makings to become a superstar. He's gonna have his hands full versus the, you know, Jaron Ennis, and it's just gonna be a great fight, man. Ennis is proven one of the best fighters in the world in the weight class, of course, and he's never afraid to take on any you know, a fight. You know, he's one of those guys that's more than willing to fight the best, and so is Xander. So
Boxing is chaos. It's unpredictable. A single punch can alter history. Every fighter has a perfect game plan before the opening bell. But the real test begins the moment heavy leather starts to land. Everything can change in an instant.
Happen in boxing, 1 punch is 2. Everyone's got a plan till they get hit in the face, right? Yep. Like Mike Tyson used to say. So we just gotta wait and see how the fight plans out, works itself out, but I definitely believe that Xander has a chance.
When the talking finally comes to an end, this explosive showdown promises to reshape the entire division. Both fighters are putting their unbeaten records and championship dreams on the line. It's a high-stakes clash where one mistake could mean disaster. This is where hype meets reality. The boxing world remains split. The question is, what happens when the opening bell rings, and who walks out with their legacy intact? Will the challenger expose the flaws he believes his found, or will the champion shut everything down with a statement performance? Can youth, size, and power dictate the pace, or will experience and discipline take over when it matters most? And if the fight goes deep, who has the mental and physical endurance to survive the ultimate test? Only one man will come out standing.